Здравейте на всички, аз съм Резарекском и добре дошъл в епизод номер 10 на Hogwarts Legacy. Вече мога да заявя гордо, така че съм един изявен тъмен магиосник. И също така играта е към своя край. Очакват ни последните няколко квеста от главната история, но мисля да се забъркам малко и с страничните квестове. Мислех, че играта ще е с доста повече мейн квестове. Уви, остава ни един по-голям, нали така, по-грандиозен, който евентуално ще е за последният епизод. Но в този епизод ще довършим квестът, който почнахме в предния. Стана малко, да. Но трябва да довършим квеста за сам Бакар, тъй като прекъснах го на половината, понеже Себастиан ми изпрати съобщение, отидохме да вземем Авада Кедавра, и трябваше да пребием Чичо. По-скоро аз го пребих, той реши да го оттепи накрая, няма лошо, както дойде, тъй. Разбира се, вие настанете се удобно, който не се е записал за канала, може да го направи по всяко едно време. Лайкчета, дислайкчета, камбана за нотификации забравих, въпреки че ще е малко защупени. И разбира се, коментари отдолу под видеото. Та, както казах, сега ще довършим този квест, ще направим следващия фактически, като след вторият квест, който ще направим сега, мейн квест, нали? Следва този големия, който фактически е ендгейма, те да го кажем. Него ще го оставим, нали, за последния епизод. И фактически ще се забъркаме с няколко сайт квеста, като в понеделник може би епизода ще е само сайт квестове и вторник вече гранде финале. Така че, разбира се, затова казвам камбанката за нотификации, защото ако се появят, да знаете. Но да, вторник, 7 часа ще е гранде финале. И ще видим до Resident Evil също правим, защото изместиха Star Wars до април. Мисля, че средата на април някъде го изместиха Star Wars, тъй че не знам какво ще правим, ще видим. Имам няколко идеи. Така, сега, Сан Бакар. Бакаре, къде си Бакаре? Трябва да го оставим тук доле. Окей, направо телепортвам до там.
Somehow the key to opening the room.
Ага, само че трябва да го призовем.
How about some sightseeing?
Ареде? Шазам, отвори се. О, нещо ми се. Нещо ми се е подул езика. И то някакво много гадно, тук отзад чак. Много гадно. Айде, батко! А с господин големия ли ще влизам? Явно да. Еми... Добре. Пребирам та. Еми... Ти ми беше ключа в живота. Тук нищо не ме изглежда като някаква арена. Щече. Може и да няма бой тук. Масках да пробвам авадата. Не. Нещо за гепания. Няма. Орето много гадно. Правилно чувство, че не...
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservation. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the match.
Да, както си мислех, няма да има бой. То фактически боя беше с той господин приятел там, дето го оставих. То всъщност не го оставих отвън, защото аз го пребрах. Даже смисъл в началото на видеото мисля, че добре го заблязахте те в бекграунда. Как седи и си почува там, пасе трева. Аре, трябва го за... Цоп, 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 цоп. Край, бейбе. Та песа. Be a jukebox, baby. Ding.
Hello, Isadora? Isadora?
Мисля, че не.
Mr. Morgan,
Мистер Морган не е много Морган. Мъртъв ли?
Mr. Morgan?
Тя ме направя империо, бе.
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father, Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
Браво.
We must gather the others.
Умно, умно.
I need you to return to your common room. All right?
Quoi? Пусти! Купай всичка! Манят се! Боя ли си къс? Боя! Ко се нашмъркал?
What have you done?
Your breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogant obsession with me. Won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Брат, ти направо ги вкарваш някакво бахти генджутсто, брат.
Set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Тя мисля, че яко се надишала с неща. Не, братчет. Sunny boy! Nicely done, mon cher. Еми няма как, брат.
She's alive.
What the fuck? Excuse me, what? Какво ми се случи с джакета? Деба. Нима. Оф, фигурина са още ли тук е? Лошо, брат. Лошо.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many, so we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now.
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand.
Последно.
Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor.
Сетиха се на края на играта. Добре де. Ама теорията ми за фиг беше толкова красива. Баста. Добре, какво се трябва да ходя до Оливандър? Оки, ще се видим там. Оливандерус. Чук.
Revelio.
What? Добре, не ми казва, че сега пред всеки един магазин се е появил от такос. Я чакай малко, Оливандерус. Хорукус, мукус, пукус. Айде. Hello,
Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the material.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my.
Do I look evil?
How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do.
Смисъл. Аз нищо не съм ти дал, брат, още. What? Явно под масата съм му ги бутнал. Какъв някакъв. Айде, биджи буджи муджи гуджи. Шминтири минтири, той оной. Ти тоска съм забе. Как съм секси.
It is done.
Бра, жалко, че я ползваме само за ключ. Я да пах ти секси пръта, брат. И голям.
I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
Жалко. Изглеждаш секси. Зонкос. Коста зонко бронко?
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves.
Мисля, че спокойно мога да прибия.
No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
Дале.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours. The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together.
Не, брат. It belongs to me and me alone.
What's that you've got there?
Майка ти. Знаете как е в кутийката, че да е по-лесно да
Might this sudden visit
транспортира?
to the wand maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Не, брат. Това е дилдо за майка ти.
That repository is
Не, това беше майка ми.
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child.
Да го пребия ли? Може ли?
I've always said,
Имам
children should
нужният
be
спел.
seen and not heard.
What? Okay.
Wish you were back at school. Try not to make this too. I'm out.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Руквудс. Ма вие си имате секси, нали?
Incendio. Defendo.
To your knees.
Incendio.
You will fall. That's just the beginning.
Представи си, даже не виждам смисъл да ползвам в момента.
Who goes there? How delightful. A lamb to the slaughter.
Incendio! You should never have come here.
Enjoy this.
Incendio. Defendo. Potato.
Come on, you afraid to fight back? You will pay big.
Не, брат. Просто съм too fucking powerful.
Wanna look up?
Don't think you're going to get out of this alive.
Levioso!
Levioso?
Arresto momentum.
Quite conductive, aren't we? Just warming up. Had enough?
Levioso!
You've made a grave. What are your faults, Sean?
Няма Империо на тебе. Няма Крусо на тебе. Той ми се кара, бе. Я умрете всичките. Другите що не умряха, бе? Бомбарда! Вземи си, брат! Още някой? Айде, идвай! Какво ми са правиш? Чакай, аз искам обада! Ой, майка! Бейл, тук е слаб. Къде си? Виктор, Руклок. За тебе имам нещо много специално, брат. Много специално. Бомбонка. Чакам само да ми се зареди.
Just warming up. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Какво става, господин приятел? Готов ли си? Чакай, бе. Чакай, разваляш ми големия финал. Бум! Алводо! Къде града? Магиосника на спейса, брат! Айде на парченца! Кибабу! Какво стане, пупу? Май нещо се пресне! Аманяк!
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an alternati right away.
Го убих с неговото лекарство.
I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened.
Не помня. Или по-скоро не го чета за човек. Той нещо, че го пръснах с авада. Много тъп. Трябваше да са някакви... Тука моля излезе. Мамо! Не мога. Ама братчет, що има левел трилог тук точно? Нищо. Ще го отключим. Нищо не отключено, няма да остане. Хайде!
Bombarda.
Като някакъв зъл, брат. Направо го пръснах, маняка. Пръсне го. Айде, готово. Той го оправихме. Тъй, Return to the Map Chamber. Айде да отим да ми кажем какво става. И чая само да прочита квеста. Не, няма да правим Defend Hogwarts from Ranrock. Отиваме да правим други работи. Да, ето. Да Final Repository. Ако го задействам този квест, смисъл няма измъквани. Да, трябва да удрям кипенци тук, пък сега. Рано още. Цъкаме. Мога да измуча още 2-3 епизода. Добре, отиваме да се срещнем с Себастиано. След инцидента там в пещерите, където малко си взехме авадата. Тъй че блокада, шмолада, пинеколада, сомсада, обсада. Какво?
Resource indeed, your field guide.
Нали? Бе, духовите танцували там, аз гледам, какво става тук, брат? Ти алот ли си? Ай, кой ще трепе? Ти защо не мога да скипна? Не. Някакви компоти ли тук трябва да развихра? Себастиано, къде си мушкатце му?
She just buried your uncle alone. I did it for her. Sebastian.
Той пак го уби.
Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Kill him.
Turn me in?
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to. Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
Don't worry, Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you. You're a good friend. Truly.
Ще опитам да...
No matter what happens
да направя той, че обича, че си... Окей.
Poor Sebastian.
Само, че сам не мога да ти помогна, там се оправи.
Ominous. What a mess.
Ominous.
I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her where she was beside her. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
Kill him!
We do have. What good will it do to turn him in now? He clearly regrets everything.
Пък най-вероятно, ако го предам, и мога да се скарат.
But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health. Now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his action, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope we're doing the right thing. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision.
Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend.
Моето допара няма нищо общо с цялата тази история. Заобщо не ме намесват.
That I know.
И сега какво? То ли беше? Поне да бях си дали там нещо, да знам, майонеза, гангреници, мокри цици, кончеви хрогончи. Не знам, добре, чай си търсим друг квест, то сега приключи до тук за сега. Надявам се да не трябва да продължавам мейн квеста, за да го довърша с Себастиан, защото добре, speak with Natty outside the divination classroom. Окей, Нате, едваме за тебе, хъдвам за душата те, ето къде са телепортус мандоркус, друс тозгус. Няма ти кажа, тайна. Чакай, видях външния свят за секунда. Кой? Видях пак, убих го.
You wanted to speak with me, mother? I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai. Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything. You know what it was, Natsai. I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
Rebel!
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animal, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
What? Може да се трансформираш ли?
Now that makes sense. What an extraordinary...
Може ли аз
I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy fall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
Спокойно. Тя защото не знае империо. Иначе ще да токи жит. We can't allow your mother to stop
We're
us.
making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randwalk were after you. But you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Harlow, not hide from him. My mother cannot know where I am. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Още идем. Идам. На джама имаше гагрица. Че ли беше? Ма не ги разбирам тия квестове, аз те не ми дадат. Добре, толкова попи. А Драгон Дебрив. Сакам Дорагон. Може ли един Дорагон за мене? Дорагон, но сама?
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Айде, в третия метле. Да са пометям от кеф. Hello, Serona.
Glad you came.
Не съм за тебе. Don't
remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting room. The collars they were wearing. I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar. But we should check. If we can find her, we can return her egg.
Дорогон. We should check on her.
That's a good idea.
Ясно, брат.
We need to see this story.
I'll start looking into it right away.
What?
I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Start looking. Аз чух licking. Добре. Тъй сме до Серона.
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend.
Тихо, знам.
Did you ever find
Дупето си дупе. Тихо, няма значение. Малко ли? Малко е. Сладко ли? Сладко е. Строкле ли? Строкле. Толкова. Край. Той, че са мадръска два кокоса отдолу, няма значение. Сега, нали, трябва да се обичаме всички. Ора сме. Тъй, че обичайте се. Защото аз ги обичам с... примерно. Лош дог. Лош дог малко умря.
I did thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad
То
to
с
hear
кое
it.
ще е малко странен.
I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl
Как да
mentioned
ти кажа
you were
сега?
needing my help with something.
Лош дог
I
е
do.
малко мъртъв.
I thought you might be
Року,
just the
той
person
малко
to do a
умря.
favor for my friend
Малко
Dorothy
му играха
Sprottle in Upper
владата.
Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me. And to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
И ще му предам. И директ. Колко далече? 400. Ох, не моля някакъв транспорт. Колко тъжно. Направо почвам да плача. После. Чакайте си реда. Един по един. Чакай да върне до камеджи. И директ. Бра. Не дядо.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Какъв Hogsmeade, here I come? Ти знаеш от Hogsmeade, брат. Нормален ли си? Когато решиш да се качиш на рандом камик. Айде! Динозавърчо. Bang, bang, bang.
Upper Hogsfield. Where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Кака? Смисъл... Не искам да те разочаровам или нещо от сорта, ама... Смисъл... Няма да стане, брат. с рейката. Да, добре.
Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked
Тя
if I
ма
could
чака
see
там
you.
от лятото и копа. Събира.
Sirona, a jail has for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aiden used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life.
20.
A bit lost without him. If you
Вземах
wouldn't mind
магически
gathering
помощ,
some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you time.
Примерно, бе разбира за че ме компенсираш. Какво като са на 60? Ще се разберем. Аз имам империото, ти имаш до парата. Какъв е проблем? Махаш чинето и смени хората. Believe it or not, I have some with me. I am certain that явно какво ти в мене ще стигне.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potions.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aiden died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aiden took ill. He was collecting hawk lumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk lumps and collect the box of letters there.
Ще страхотно.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able
Моля
to
се
collect
направи
those
на...
hawk lumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate.
Ко? Какви са тия лагове? Какво стана тук? Чакай. Final enter the cave. The cave е малко дален.
Time for a jaunt, I'd say.
Пояхам
Time to go a
бистото.
little quicker.
Айде, shut up. Какво ста, маняци?
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Чакай! Не! Падам!
Let's play predator and prey, shall we?
А?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Не! Стой!
Enjoy stealing hippogriffs, do you? You're the little sod that saved Treadwell.
Чакай.
Expulse potato! You're a bit dodgy with the skills, aren't you, sweetheart?
I heard something.
Пак падам! Мамка му! Ауч! Ох, слез! Не мога те! Какво? Ще ме гледаш като стримър, ле? Не, да, брат.
Levioso, descendo.
But we forget about that goblin help.
Къде се? Маймун!
Levioso, descendo. Expelliarmus.
Аз го вградих стената тоя, бе. Чул си. Къде отиде? Точно се телепортира, те мазно е.
The lamb returns to the wolf.
Какво? Той вълка умря, че. Лут ли си, какъв си? Не мога да ги разбера тия хора. Вижда, че са на две кръв и пак ми са забят тук. И ето писка нещо моето. Коста.
Levioso, descendo. If you dare slay one of my own, you will confringo.
Какво?
I think.
Пачанга, маняга? Ти си била вълка. Чакай. Ама ти мога да го пипна нещо. Чакай малко, пачанга. Газанга. Къде се?
Levioso, descendo. Expelliarmus, confringo.
Чао. Чай, виж. Имам един трик за тебе. О, да.
I believe I can sneak away without drawing my hog's divisor.
Ко? Чай пина малко пилче. От та савада оженявам. Find and enter the cave. Ама, офто има обърква. Нагоре. Добре. Дай ми брума, защото не мога, брат. Чакай. С обреза. Тук трябва. Клёп. Така. Бре. Щерек. Самото ли бе? Що имаше две гъби, бе, брат? И малко кока е. Хор, клъмп, плъмп, мъмп, шмъмп, форест.
Cave to find Zerona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find more hawk clumps while I'm there. Better have a look around. See about the hawk clumps and the box of letters.
Те си говоря сам път. Бомбарда.
That's all the hawk clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Аз се дадох на мисис Ботъл.
Revelio. Bombarda.
Браво! Знаеш бомбарда. Се искаш? Пак.
Lumos.
Чакай.
Incendio.
Те стана, да? Стара, разбира се. Стара, защото не че ми стане. Пример. Мух. Аз съм можел да не плувам изобщо ли? Басяк. Че аз мога да се направя 200 хиляди Полша на човек. Плахине. Какво става? Търтър? Дивендото работи. Аз там трябва да ходя. Чай. Тук има секрет. Слави. Секрет. Сервес. Уиii. Тук има дупка пък. И какво знае за други, да? Бра. На дебелио. Че захлебвам хубавото. Че хубаво захлебвам. Чак макефи. Сирона с летар, сирона летар бог. Чай сега, аз първо трябва да събера писмата, после да я събера главата. Чакай, аз тук дойдох, бе. Тук ще се лъзгам ли надолу? Жимане лези.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Imperio!
Или просто fucking Империо, брат. И му правиш...
Bombarda! Rest easy, my large friend.
Какъв е някакъв чил. Rest easy, my back friend. Той момче му направи fucking dead curse, брат. Попиля го маняка. Направо му се сипа дропчето. Трябва да ги убивам, защото ми трябва левел 34 before the end.
Бомбарда!
Бра, бомбарда, какво? Почерпи ли се на попарка? Бомбарка. Wingardium Luminosa. Кой има тук? Габи, съндъци, тойоне. То съндък, какво ми даде? Пари?
Ревелио.
Друго има? Дебелио. Дебелио. Чай, че ще да не ме изядат бред. Да не ме изядат тия бред. Че ма фащат малко много страх. Така. Отиваме по пътят на лута. Тъй, че където има лут, там съм. Шаса лотна направо. Да го знае. Пепскуикс. Пепсикуикс. Еге.
This must be Zerona's box of letters.
Мека.
I should take this box of letters to Zerona. I think that's everything.
Добре. Само че там имаше нещо друго. Чакай малко. Искам само да дишаш. Значи, много обичам, когато хората дишат. Значи, дишкаш се едно тако спокойно. Чилак сте. Сеш. Дефендото няма помогне. Чай да направя на каманяк сте. Авада. Що че стане кадабра. Съм салабем. Аз тук се наядох като папа е. Като папа е с моряка. Браво. Пляс. Друго, какво имаме? Зайо. Имаме си Зайо. Добре. Щерек. Стрелът.
Ревелио.
И да. Повече нищо. Чао. Шмиджеш. Полека само да не се поселиш. Защото аз съм поселил. Аз си май. And away we go. Пратката ми ще пристига. Между другото, поръчах си вейп на Аегис. Ще го видим утре как е. Теде, всъщност, днеска, когато гледате този епизод, аз всъщност вече трябва да съм така е. И май пак ми се разпада брада. Трябва да отида при някой браснар да ми каже как мога да си оправя брадата, защото откачам. Ще си вейпи мяко. Взел съм си бамбуня и грозди с ябълки. И яко никотин.
Ревелио.
Защото то си трели. Така. Return the box letters to Zerona. Чакай, ман. Към чувача. Стари, ти беше малко направен на жертва. Те, що не мога да събирам? Искам да ги събирам. Бебелио. Добре, Зерона. трябва да се върна в Hogwarts и после там отгоре имам някакви. В смисъл тия френд квестовете, дето се искам да ги направя. Защото имаме спешъл ревордове за тях. В смисъл имаме за сайт квестове. Сароне!
Hello, Sorona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hall clumps for her Wiggenwell potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
Professor Garlic.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlic?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever
жена ми ли е? Ботанистката? Тя е яка.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points.
What the fuck, Brad?
I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I missed cheering for myself. Примерно.
I'm glad I could be of help.
Няма да навлизаме там.
Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Completed site relationship quest.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you all.
Така. Между другото, имам ли нещо да се подобрявам? Слабо. Тук няма нищо. Зелен шал на този етап вече не ще се сложа. В смисъл, yellow или нищо. Те даже и сини. Колко слота имам? Бая. Мога да посъбирам. Те, мап. Къде беше? Го те. Имам талент point. Често е сега. Тях мога да мина да ги пообера после. Но добре. What? Секунда. Имам други задачи. Той за Попи. Супер. Аз даже не разбрах за което е квест.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her net. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Добре.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right.
Immediately,
I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on, and she's likely frantic about her egg. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her pattern. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. And one more thing. Let's not agitate. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Find the dragon.
There she is, above us. Make it home.
Revelio.
Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Секунда. Find the dragon. Че пени яжзара уткина.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Ама ние те както се разхождаме да не станем на ватенка.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays until we
Leviosa, Descendo, Expelliarmus, Confringo.
Дай, да разчистим тук набързо. Тук какво има? Още гъби. Така, давай гъбите. Айде гъбите в сак. После ще ги правим на мармалад.
I wonder how many they brought to capture. At least 10 usually.
How charming.
Smitter?
They keep in touch with each other.
What's up, Smitter?
There she is again.
She's breathtaking. Fantastic.
From a distance.
Пак да попитам, трябва да стелтна или не?
Revelio.
Защото и други квестове имам, аз зарато и се потичвам малко те.
I
beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like Hebridean's love.
How lucky for us.
Страхотно даже бих казал. Там отгоре на нея, батко.
Watch your step.
Watch your step. Блед. Space first. Poink, poink. Папа. Папа.
I'm just raring for a fight. Revelio.
То е кучето Ктулу куче. Още едно.
Quiet. What was that?
Откъде да знам. Жомдеру. О, брат, кажи ми, че мога да си го прибера всяка. Да, ама тя иска. Get past runs over to the nest. Криса, попе! Бържи! Не го знам, мой домики.
Revelio.
Тичам с около 50 хиляди. О, чакай, попино, ма.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep
Да,
at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
She isn't making it easy.
Успях да си да почти до края.
Not a warm welcome.
Нормално, ти какво очакваш?
I don't suppose she listened to reason.
Даже е доста warm това welcome. Охо, бра.
Get to that opening below her.
Тя милата ръкът се да гласи. Да, даже направо тичам с тръста на там. И... Брилиант, ли? На смисъл тя не трябва да лива, бе, брат. Аз мисля, те просто ще оставят яйцото и се заминаваме.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Чудя се, що ли? Най-вероятно точно за това да не могат да стигнат до гнездото. Добре, притесних се, че няма да стане цяло. То текстчър е малко гаден. Смисъл... Девс, сигурни ли сте, че този текстчър е окей, защото не ми изглежда много окей. Ето я, мама сама! Не бе, маце. Не ти го донесох. Попе. Леко попе. Няма, споко, маце. Ние сме чул. Бъди ти чул. Лап. О, сигурно бебето и като се излюпи ще стане наше. Ще може да го яхаме. Але, ди коня.
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing that to me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Особено в този епизод. Направо всичките же обичам. Take wouldn't blame you one bit if you want to head back to the castle and never think about dragon. Малко съм confused. В смисъл, not at all. Never think about that. I'm not ready to leave, ако там какво стане.
I was hoping to look around for a moment, if you don't mind. Take it all in.
I suppose we could catch our breath. I'm ready whenever you are.
Revelio.
Има ли какво друго да са?
I can't... No. I think I'm ready to leave if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Horntail Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the car.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
За къде?
I've been so blind.
Що бе, попе? Poached egg. Супер. Така, тук сме до някакъв друг квест. Бабе, какво знаме думите?
Bless you. Thank you for asking. I'm Betty. Betty Bugbrook. And no, everything is not all right. It's my dear friend Hazel. She's in trouble. Yes. Oh, she's a unicorn. Known her for years. She doesn't like the forest, so I visit her once a week to brush out her mane and bring her some treats. Her coat is glorious. Well, the last time I saw her, we were violently attacked by a pack of wolves. Hazel, loyal friend that she is, leapt in front to protect me, and in the process, feared she may have been injured.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to help her, but she seems to have gone into hiding. Out of fear, I'd imagine. I know you Hogwarts students learn a fair bit about caring for beasts. Perhaps you could find my unicorn friend and get her somewhere safe so that she can heal.
Аз си мисля, че...
I'll keep an eye out for your unicorn friend and take her to safety if I see her.
Добре.
Oh, you've a good soul. I can always tell.
Не е много сигурно. Не е също
Don't risk your own safety, though. I don't know precisely where she is, but I can tell you that her den is north of Hogs, and although I able to brush her lately, I imagine she still has the brightest, most beautiful coat of her entire hair. Remember, you'll know her.
Да. Разбрахте. Колко далече
for a unicorn with a beautifully bright coat. It sounds as if she's in trouble.
Чакай да ме пусне само да феркам. Ще трябва да феркам. What? Феркане. Find the unicorn then.
Hazel must be here somewhere.
Да, аз направо отгоре.
Come on, Hazel.
Това е просто юникорн. Ага. Hazel the unicorn. And rescue. Смисъл под rescue имаш на предвид той, нали? Чакай. Ама еладе. Добре, как да стане? Пак. Чакай, ма. Ке знали? Значи. Тъй като стане. Чакай, ма. Ще зазгримай, да е. Еда. Гуци. Това е просто уникорн. Да. За опашката. Бра!
I can take Hazel back to a vivarium now. I should let Madam Bugbrook know she's safe.
Да, ама за мен да се остава. Много ми е важно за мен да се остане. То можеш да се телепортирам за по-накратко, ама айде. Малко да пофейкаме. Смидледа.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Добре бе, болката е мъката. Скачай бе! Скачай, не ми са прена такъв господин директоре. Удре. Hello. Маси. Бу!
Did you find my...
Madam Bugbrook, I found your unicorn friend Hazel.
Oh, what a relief! Is she all right? Are you all right? Do you have a safe place for her to stay?
For a fee.
We're both fine, and I can keep her safe, I promise. But I wonder if you can help me with the costs of caring for her.
Oh, I'm so relieved. And of course, it's worth almost any amount of galleons to make sure my dear girl is cared for. Take good care of Hazel.
Ама, как ще го правим сега номера? Смисъл, ще ми плащаш всеки ден или какво? Песен паре. Добре, почти левелта и си. Така, какво имаме друго като ежегоездови? Speak with Nata. Добре, айде да говорим с Ната. Так, не мога да се телепорта, защото нямам къде за телепорт.
I'll fix it.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Philbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some ash winders, and as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well.
Okay.
I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you.
But
We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken. Hopefully by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Добре, де. Поне са тук наблизо. Хубавото на тия сайт квестове е, че нещата не са много дълги, кратички са сравнително. Чай сега аз тук мога да ме нададам.
Mrs. Rabe.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against...
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vault.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up until I came home one night and found my husband gone and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received.
Harlow.
You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Спокойно. Я ми да спел точно къде за него.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, to find Mr. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about it. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir. I'd like to help. I
spoke
to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started as I was distracted, reading a note when you-know-who to the shop.
Voldemort
behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at the moment, then asked me to check on an order.
Voldemort?
I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged past month. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I don't say he has higher hopes. Harlow, in no term, the relationship mentioned my employment here depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover his request till now with some creative bookkeep, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never let Rose.
Спокойно, аз ще я взема.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
Nothing more than him rotting in Azkaban. But be careful, he's an awful man and incredibly. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Мога да скипна малко пътя. Стандък. Чакай, не пестим пари. Так. Ку-ку, скрих се. Ха-ха. Нема познаваш. Защото съм аз, майка ти.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Его е.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against...
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You should have spoken out. You were wise not to speak out.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps, but perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife Dulcibella passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Off as a singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friend to find Nat.
Тук беше малко височко. Малко се изтърбуших. Изтърбушоних се малко. Ма всичко е точно. Чакай, не знам къде минаваме, какво правя. Още ръки има. Годинги. Чай по моста. Уи! Коста. Уи! Те всички са някакви... Тоско правя, брат, нормално ли?
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Защо трябваше да дойда до тук, че да се върна до там? Logic Zero. Search for Natty. Супер нелогичното, брат. Защо? Тя ти каза, че... брат, къде е Харло?
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Le Monsieur Harlow.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find it. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Revelio е там. Чук, чук, чук. Има ли баклуци тук?
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio.
Нещо каза ли? Дън.
Revelio.
Ашвайндър хайдаут. Разбира се, че е там. Вие пахте. Ме казва, че е толкова с голямо. Мика ме. Чакай за. Джън. Джън. Чакай за. Не бе. Сезам, отвори се. Къде сте, неграмотни смутаняци? Идвам за вашите скромни душици. Добре. Ребелио. Еме го на Ребел. Да. Мисля, че не се познаваме. Ръколото. Не. Ти не ме виждаш, принцесо.
Say what you will about Feldcroft, but he's...
Та сме се насра.
I don't trust Ranrock. I'll tell you that.
Revelio.
Его е. Браво.
He can fight his own battle. Girls be not in trouble. Locked.
Какво да кажеш? Кой ще да включим? Няма проблеми, господа.
Be on the lookout for the girl's friend.
Стойте.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Секунда, само че тук малко са ме напъплили.
What was that sound?
Now to finish the job.
Кой? Тук не е никой. Ма тук няма никой. Кого търсите, господа? Та се точно на едно авада от смъртта. Искам да ги стелтна всичките. Или поне са пробвам.
You so bear the scars of my wrath, you can count on it.
Revelio.
Run off! Fine by me!
If I like it.
You've been straying from your instructions. Don't interrupt me. Mind yourself. Understood?
Petrificus totalis.
Expulso! This is not going.
О, добре, хубаво, ай.
Expulso! Quite conductive, aren't we? Bombarder.
Вземи.
Expulso!
Стига си ме ексползвал, колко още ще ме ексползваш?
Expulso! Not so tough now, are ya?
Казах ти, че си на едно кръв, нали? Казах ти. Смисъл? Защо си мислят всички, че се е бавен, брат? Не мога да разбера. Абсолютно съм шокиран от случващото се. Чай се, някъде имаш тук ла. Та. Бра.
We should speak to her. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. Boss can deal with her when he arrives. Expulso! Levioso! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Better not be anyone there. I'm in no mood for killing.
Expulso! What are you? Levioso! Descendo! Expelliarmus!
There'll be more.
Защо не се биш за мене?
Look what you expulso! Levioso!
Брат?
Descendo! Flash of inspiration! That's
What?
mine! Confringo!
Той, защото е по-висок левел.
This is your first. Right, wanna look up. Expelliarmus. I confringo!
Той заради. Не мога да си го подмятам те, както аз искам. Ясно. Само че... добре. Тама ще да викам до тия как да стигна, а пък то просто... Да. Просто не трябва да съм тъпъл, даже намерихме някакъв...
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Що? Не трябва ли да намерим спешъл книгата? Или ние намерих? Няма случай.
He must be here somewhere.
Чук. Нате!
Found us. I knew you would over here.
Нещо друго? тук има съндък.
Aloha Mora.
What? Ти заключено с алохото ли? С алохата? Готово. Отключихме го. Напа, ГГ, чача, чученец.
Confringo! Revelio.
Той изглежда сякаш мога да се отвори. Изкора, бе.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
Тук е някаква дискотека се случва.
How is she?
Worried about you. Are you alright?
I am alright. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition in the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free her. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
You need to find my wand. I found your wand. Oh, great. You found my wand. Yes, I found your wand. Аз помислях, че кастна тук C4 момче, нещо мега гига бомбарда. В смисъл, най-вероятно аз можех ти да го направя.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure.
Mr.
Thank
Cisco.
you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Брат, ти изглеждаш много по-дрът.
These Ashwinders must...
Revelio.
В келейтива има ли нещо за взимане? It looks cozy. Махни са! Маха. Добре, няма влизам вътре, защото ще ма локне. Чуканикус. Има ли ботаникус? Всичко трябва да е опоскано. Браво на мене. Аз съм един виден крадец. Един накратко наречен жипче. Таз къде отиде? Нача!
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow.
Ама аз мога веднага да сложа енд на Харло. Просто ми посочи ми го кажи. Ето се Харло. И само му казвам. Авада. Довиждане.
Nuts I own up. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
Root Singer.
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him.
Isco
Should
Rabe.
have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Ona.
Ама
Your
той
mother will
изглежда
not be pleased to
максимум
learn
2
that you're
години
still
по-дрът
risking
от
your
нас.
safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, they've also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the due, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwind.
Чек, смисъл, аз пръснах 2 трола пред очите, насрах, попилях, разпардях. Ти се притесняваш за Ашвайнда.
With all due respect, officer, The authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on Nutside. You may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like that. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Okay. A basis for blackmail. Браво, спасих. И не убих никой важен. Добре. Какви други имаме? Толкова попе. Добре. Имаме още попа, квестове. Пак какво цъкна, бе, човек? Само не ми каза мап чембъра. Що че активираше бъде квест? Добре.
The Ashwind pestering me. I suspect that thank me, and we're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill and marriage. Wish me luck.
Не, защото тя трябваше да е моя жена. Не твоя. Ти ме открадна. Доктор Попе. Попе!
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she alright?
She's fine, but they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's alright. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poacher. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories, secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidget.
Gran wants to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers have to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a
Dracula.
genius! The centaur, they'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Или просто Дракула.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaur.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Ти много дразнеш. В смисъл, отиваш, говориш и чакаш после 35 000 години уче, докато ти върне friend request-а. Лут ли си, брат, къв си? Не мога да разбера. В смисъл, god damn, тъпчко е. Малко е тъпчко, малко е топличко. Добре, искам да отида да прибия Абскондрела. Имам бив с него, тъй че мисля да направим Абскондрела и да, всъщност ще приключваме този епизод. Освен ако Попи не се обади. Ако Попи се обади, след като приключа с Абскондрела, отиваме. Обаче ще отида до Room of Requirements, защото имам някакви легендари тук, дето трябва да ги разкрия, защото евентуално ако са по-добри от той, което имам в момента, малко да са Bearforest. Окей, добре. Отиваме в The Home of Requirements, Hogwarts, и после отиваме да прибим Абскондрела. Не би трябвало да ми е проблем. Бях доста по-слаб, когато се мъчих да го бия и пак в смисъл един слаби са. Unfortunate, мисля, че само също. Просто може би този трансмог го нямам кислото. Ще направим Абскондрела, ще отида да продам и ще видим кое как сега той беше някъде тук е горе. Да, то всъщност тук мисля, че има ако не се лъжа. То едно малко се отцепят къщи на кръст. Или не? Или не? Всичко е абсолютно възможно. Не мога да се оправя с камерата на това нещо обаче. Всичко друго иде дойде. Кентаврос. Само че ние тук трябва да се спуснем една дупка. Аре не, обърни се. Трябва да се добже. Сега бомбардата. Аз със саваната може би ще го... Я чакай да... че ми е интересно. Къде? Абскондрел. Коста глегантуци.
Бомбарда.
Браво.
That's taken care of.
Добре, не. Той беше бързо. Ребелия. Тук има някакъв. Работи.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
някой малко паече. Моля ти се.
I need to bring this heirloom back to Mr. Adler.
Ма, той ли беше смисъл? Аз верно ли от първия път го оцелих? Да? Верно го оцелих от първия път. Ега спи. Чекай. Секундаче тук майман. Или поне те мисля. Откъде мога евентуално с метлата? Я да видим. Оп, промуших. Браво. То беше... Еба си красивото. Много готино. Страхотно. На моменти графиката е гадна, защото нали смисъл не може да зареди просто хубаво елементите в повечето случаи. Обаче в някои моменти играта не са много красива. Особено примерно на те като летим нали с метлата или пък с нещо друго. What? Ма аз верно ли с метлата дойдох до тук? Браво, клетка. Браво! Левел 30. Ох, 4 левела, брат.
Mr. Adley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body.
Да не ще успея да ги...
Merlin's beard! How did you? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that acromantula ever again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm glad Milo's daughter will have something to remember him by.
I am too. As far-fetched as his schemes were, Milo was a good friend and I shall miss him. Please, accept this reward for your trouble.
What do you have for sale?
Dankeschön.
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by.
Въпреки че той почти влиза в... Мога да го ползвам класацията.
Never mind replenishing my stocks. Pleasure doing business with you.
Браво, 12,400. Супер. Ма, може би трябва да...
Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you.
Ще видим. Преди да почнем фактически последното, в смисъл, преди да отида да се бия с Ранрок, най-вероятно ще видя колко и те нататъка мога да се апгрейдна дрехите, които са ми на мене в момента. То апгрейдването от към дрехите е смисъл, ако айтема оригинално е офенсив, в смисъл ако има офенс трейд, да, дефенс. А то е отвън, холат. Тук само той ли беше? Кофти. Добре, отзад зад къщата някак. Ага. Добре, те са безплатни честове. Аз защо не съм ги лутнал? Освен, защото съм смотан. Why? Why, oh my Джавайла? Пак е заключено, другия отвънка не е заключено. Ма те заключените не ми дадат нищо интересно. What? Супер weird някакво такова.
I think I know how and where to the center.
Revelio.
Ето е Попи.
Bombarder.
Mr. Adley, what do you have?
Anything I can help you find? Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you.
Добре, отиваме да направим Попи. Надявам се, че не трябва да чакам още, защото мисля, че кое ще е готино. Аз прекалено бързичко приключих с Абскондрела. Мислех, че да, ама смисъл авалата е one hit kill. Поне те, че не би трябвало да има проблеми, когато ползвам Абада, Шмалала. Това Попи е на там. Попенце, моето мъничко допенце. Какво става с откищи?
I can do this. They will want to help.
Давай, вярвам в тебе.
Is this where we're meeting the centaur?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
They'll understand.
Once we tell them about the snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
Being wise, more than the tone.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do.
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right.
Kind of evil.
We'll meet with them, tell them about the snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
Опа! Hello, Homora! Не, брат. Свали пръчката.
What do you think you're doing here?
Please, we were hoping to speak with you.
I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Чакай сега. 1, 2... къде му е третата глава?
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means yet. Please help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poacher seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done.
В смисъл, можеш с той да започнеш. Знаеш, че те няма да слушат.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidget? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him. What with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran?
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
Брат, искам после някакъв massive battle.
I'll let you know what I find.
Insane battle. Fuck. Clickbait на хана, boys. Кофтич. Толкова се разкарва. Те с майма наблюдават. Ми се струва. Аре, качи се, клингонец. Мензухар. Адага, бря. Оф, то още нагоре.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Да, ама то... добре, мога още да ползвам спад. Чакай сега. Трябва да го дръпнем майте. Хубаво. И... Оп, бра. Драко! Мамалфло или... Find. True Dead. Ме добре, тук обаче ще спрем с този епизод, защото и без стана дългичък вече. Ще чакаме Попи да звъдне по телефона да каже какво става печ. Ще варим ли на бой? Той оной, той цък, оной цък. Разбира се, следващия епизод ще е отново изцяло предимно и само сайт квестове. Така че ще направим на Попи квеста, ще поразгледаме някои други квестове. Предполагам, че може би на Попи ще е най-дългия от всичките. Не знам. Надявам се да успеем да си вземем драконче накрая. Ще е много готино. И да, вие разбира се, ако не сте се записали за канала, може да го направите по всяко едно време. Лайкчета, дизлайкчета и коментари, разбира се, под видеото. Ще се видим с вас в следващия епизод. Чао от мен за сега.